I think I've found the best beaches in Bali, hidden down the south, where you have to walk downstairs, through caves and caverns, to turquoise water and white sand, where the surf is good and the cliff sides are high. Join me as I find the unexpected, and this just had to happen. So you get to Padang and the first thing you'll notice is the bridge that crosses the canyon, and you can have a look straight down to the beach. Then it's just walk up to the ticket office, grab your ticket, down the stairs, dodge the monkeys, and you're there. When you get to the ticket counter, it's $1.50, 15,000 rupiah for adults, pretty cheap price. Good morning, thank you. And it's just a matter of walking down the stairs. The walk down's not bad, even coming back up, it's probably about 50 stairs, it's not too bad. And it looks like the main thing is to beware of the monkeys. So watch what you've got in your bags. Watch you don't trip down the stairs. When you get down to the bottom of the stairs, you'll find a beach this way sign. Small crevice in between the rocks, just follow the stairs down. The anticipation walking through the crevice. You know there's a beach at the end, but there's probably a monkey in here somewhere. One way down, one way back up. From the darkness of the crevice, bang, straight into the bright blue of the ocean. Beach sellers, surfing lessons, activity. It does seem like Padang is the perfect place for surfing lessons. There is a little bit of a reef off there, but I think it's pretty good for beginner surfers. So I've made my way down to Padang, gone down the stairs, dodged a couple of monkeys. Perfect day. Not many waves here if you're a surfer, but blue sky, nice ocean, high tide. It's nice down here. Padang itself, I'll just go down off these rocks. Padang itself is quite a small beach, so if there are a lot of people here, it can get quite crowded. But today it's not too bad. There is a lot of surfers out. A few people on the beach, but all in all it's pretty nice here. I'm just walking down to the end, which I call the southern end of Padang. There's some type of structure or temple. I'm not going to walk in if it is a temple, but I just want to see what it is. I think it might be a viewing platform, hopefully. Then we'll head up and we'll have a look. So it is a temple of some description. There is a nice viewpoint from up here. You can sit here and watch the surface just to the right of the little temple. So there is a little cafe at Padang, and Padang itself has a whole strip of cafes, warungs, big restaurants, all in the main street. So if you go back up in the main street, it's about 5 minutes, you'll find plenty of stuff like that. So they head back up as a walk on some stairs. These guys can carry heaps of stuff down, so it should be an easy walk back up. So that was Padang. Now we're going to get back on the bike and head to Suluban. Suluban being my favourite beach. As you pass through Suluban town, turn right and then just follow the road down to the beach. Riding into Suluban, it's a 5,000 rupiah or 50-cent parking, and there's plenty of parking when you get down to the beach. Get off your bike, or if you've got transport, get off your transport and just start walking straight down to the beach. Fair bit of development going on here. Most of the stuff, if you've been here in the last few years, has been knocked down on the left hand side for development of probably new restaurants and accommodation. First thing you'll see is single fin. Probably one of the best places in Bali for a sunset. Always packed, always busy. We're going to skip that today. We're going to head down the stairs, down to the real warungs, down to the real area. If you like cocktails and flash food, then single fin upstairs. It's a perfect place. It's a really good place to sit and watch the surf. But for me, it's much better to head down, get down into the warungs on the cliff and have the real experience. There is a fair few stairs coming down, and they're those typical uneven, all over the place stairs. But you will eventually get down to the beach. I'm going to grab some lunch as soon as I get here. I'm a bit hungry. I noticed when I was here last week, there's a few shacks that have been built up on the hill. And there you have it, Suluban Beach. Lots of places to sit and eat. Quite busy up here with a lot of people eating and just watching the surf. So we've been to Balangan, Dreamland, Bingan, Padang, and now we're here at Suluban. So I thought it was a good time for lunch. I've got myself a Nasi Goreng, 50,000 rupiah, or $5 Australian, and a banana milkshake. Let's keep that banana thick shake. Let's keep that banana theme going. So stock standard Nasi. Nice and hot, nice and fresh. This is the best place, I believe. Come down the stairs, just go down a little bit further, find yourself a room, grab yourself a cheap meal, sit back and just watch the surfers. Go for a surf or have a meal over your surf. Life doesn't get me better. We've had lunch, and it's now time to head down into the cave, down to the surf, and maybe put the drone up. So recently there's been a new walkway put down here, so you can go straight down, or you've got the right hand old path, or there's a new bridge on the left hand side as well. So lots of alternatives, and that's the way down there into the cave. Thank you.
How are you, sir?
Very good. Yourself? This cave looks pretty good from up the top here. Nice colour. The stairs aren't that hard to get down. So the walk down Suluban is very easy. There's about 20 or 30 stairs, 2 different ways to walk. Once you get down here, this is fantastic. The colour and the lighting here is amazing. Just to see surfers go out, see the waves come in, pretty spectacular. This to me is the best. This is my Uluwatu. This will be what I class the best beach on the Bukit Peninsula. The ride down can be quite treacherous, even for drones, so make sure your brakes are in good order. So as you get here, there is a car park and also toilets and showers for 50 cents down the end there. Then after parking, it's just a matter of walking down to the beach. So after one drone crash and the phone falling off the motorbike, we finally made it to Nyang. I'm pretty sure that's the pronunciation, Nyang. It's a nice beach. There's not much surf here at the moment. It's quite rough. The clouds have just started to come in, but it's a really long stretch of beach. Big hill to get down here, but when you get down here, it's actually quite a nice beach. And there's probably only about 40, 50 people here. A big hill behind it, a lot of greenery, but not a lot of people down here. If you want a bit of seclusion, this is a beach you could go to. So as we go around the beaches, we're starting to lose that high tide. Tide's starting to go out now, the reef is starting to uncover. Looks like we're about to get into low tide. Hopefully get some better surf, but visually we'll start to see a lot more reef exposed. It is a bit of a walk down to this beach, but there are a lot of drivers on standby up the top ready to take people down. And down the bottom there's actually 2 stands to get bikes back up to the top.